You can't escape me!
Hello! I don't know why that follow notification, like, weirdly doubled up like that. Anyway, hey, how's it going? It's been a while, again. I feel like I start every stream like that now. But, it's especially been a while since I played this. I think I was around the halfway mark? Something like that? Yeah, things got a little, things got a little spooky last time. Ah, yes. I haven't even passed the halfway mark. Jeez, that might be not much game left. Oh boy. Deals inside, all for you. Oh yeah, you can zoom with right click. Deals inside. Hmm. Oh boy. Oh, good. We're starting like this? I don't... Oh, wait. No? Narrow shade button on the panel. Push the invisible button. Oh, hey. It's you. Oh, hey. Oh, man. Infinite shopping. Oh, I already don't like this. I don't know. Empty mall vibes, nice. I see. Welcome to Heaven's Plaza Mall. Store will be closing soon. Please buy your items and leave as soon as possible. Thank you for shopping with us today. I keep getting jump scared by just random sounds. The game got spooky last time, and I'm still slightly on edge about it. Beats in my heart. Oh, I love these shop names. Thanks a latte. Can I open this door? No. This employees only as well. Okay. Hungry you always are. Hmm. See some kind of toy on the store counter through the closed gate. Well, you can get it from here. Oh well. Everything is final. Everything ends with nothing. Oh. That's 100% off. The cost of a single nightmare. Yeah. That doesn't give me a bad feeling. Gate is down and blocking entrance to this area. Can't lift it up. Any keyhole at the bottom of the gate. He must be around here somewhere. Guess I gotta find a key. Gah. Might be so on edge. Need a key. Department store gate. Okay. Use the corroded key and lifted the heavy metal gate up. Ah, mannequins. You know how mannequins are in horror games. Hmm. Hmm. Weird switch here. I don't want to pull that just yet. Dressing rooms. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. Sound of a crying child is coming from this dressing room. Hello? Who's there? Are you my mommy? What's wrong? I don't know. I came in here with my mommy to try on some new clothes, but now everyone's gone. I'm scared to leave with no one around, so I locked myself in here. What can I do? I bought a really cute teddy bear from the toy store earlier, but I left it there. Make it feel a lot safer if I had him with me. Yeah, okay, I can do that. Okay. I'm just... Okay. Okay. Fun. Left bear here. Teddy bear acquired. Nice. I don't like that noise. I don't like that. Don't do that. Get up there. Oh, man. This is getting... Now it's worse because I'm feeling hungry. This is my favorite food, so I forgot about it. Can you get it for me? Okay. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. Oh. I knew that was gonna happen eventually. Oh. They're gonna be Weeping Angel style. I get the feeling they are. Oh. It's usually how mannequins are. Oh. Well, I feel like that's worse.
May I please have your attention? The store will be closing in 5 minutes. Please bring your items to the checkout now. We thank you for shopping with us today.
Hmm. Okay. Food court. Food court. Over there. I've been to the food court already. We're gonna do more platforming puzzle here. I say puzzle. It's not really a puzzle. Pretzel lots. Freshly baked pretzel. Excellent. Why do you do this? Why do you do this to me? Oh, retail space for lease. Oh, everything's falling apart. That's interesting. Hmm. Oh, I feel like I should. Is that the one? Yep, that's the one. Ah, good. Man. Oh, whoops. Oh, cool. Hmm. I don't like that. Oh. Okay. Okay. Fine. Yeah, I was sure it was gonna be the mannequins, but now I'm not so sure. Maybe that was too obvious. Okay, see pretzel. No, no, give me that. Oh, you motherfucker. Okay. Okay. Fucking Silent Hill. Goddamn shopping mall. No. Why'd this have to, uh... why'd it have to be like this? Just take a breath. Okay, it's just the gates shutting behind me. Oh, there are things. There are things. Up. 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 Hello. Uh... There. Gateway to heaven. I have to, don't I? Oh man. Oh, okay. Well, that's over. Hey, no. It's almost time. The gem is nearly completed. The hypnagogic dreamscape draws to a finality, and power will be restored, all thanks to you. Your persistent strength thus far has gone beyond impressive, and for that I commend you. Though the journey is not yet over, remember. You will be told lies and untruths from lesser beings who only wish to take control of the dreamscape themselves. To listen would be foolish. Face your true self in these final moments. Overcome weakness. Face absolution. Face the end. Oh, thanks, buddy. Kind of fucking horrors await now. Okay. I feel like that one actually wasn't as bad as the Spooky Mansion was. I was just expecting something on that level. Just the anticipation, you know? Okay, well, Tower of Heaven. Seems more like a sewer to me. Wonderful. Oh, ow, my shins. Oh. Doesn't feel quite as spooky so much as just like an ominous atmosphere. I'm more okay with this. What are you? Are you a friend? Rejected. We are the discarded, rejected. Every one of us you see has been made to be disposable. Looks as though you've been added to the proverbial pile as well. Nothing down here but old memories. Remnants of dreams long forgotten. Someone is waiting for you far beyond this point. Go now or become one of us. Let's say, gateway to hell. Cool. I presume that says hell. Yep, the way back collapses. Oh. The outlier approaches. I am the intermediary. You've seen the progress you've made so far. But your journey is not yet over. Before you stand 3 pillars of your own creation. An exit exists somewhere in this dream, but for you and you alone. It calls to you. You stay or continue. The choice is yours. Go now and ascend the 3 pillars before you. Ooh. Lost track of time so long ago, but I still see the occasional blur of someone pass me by. As I sit here, I think to myself, how did I end up here? What choices did I make that led me to this exact spot? I vainly tried for years to make the right moves to plan the rest of my life. I've been keenly aware there's a bleak chance for a brighter future. Maybe I'll figure it out someday. Probably not. Who can say? something to eat, anything to eat, anything. Piles of trash, gobs of garbage, all useless rubbish. And I hear every hour of every day, hoping to finally close my eyes and wake up to see a different place. Ground is cold and hard, the endless burning rubble at least keeps my back warm. Oui. Okay. There's a lot of guys around here. Oh, they don't have any. Oh, this guy does. I've been here for longer than I can remember. Never been to the second tower. I can go anytime I want, any of us can, but with every step my body moves slower and slower. It takes days for me to get even the nearest places. I think I'll just continue to rest here. Keep trying. No, I don't know. Everyone I know wants to stay, maybe I should too. I'll think about this. Hey, Havoc. How's it going? I once had a dream that everything in the world was rearranged, slightly shifted somehow. It may have only been a few inches or a few feet, but everyone was happier because of it. I think whatever possibilities of that dream coming true have now ended up here. I will spend the rest of eternity trying to find them again, and so will you. Hey! We were all dreamers once. Memories of family, material obsessions, kingdoms in the sky. And nightmares came. Never stopped. Now we live in a confused world of what once was. Unfortunately, you managed to stumble into such a predicament. You don't belong here. Do you stay or continue? Options so many of us wish we had. Go now. Whoa. Oh, this tower made of flesh? Lovely. Ominous flesh tower. Wee. Oh. Oh. I don't like that. Gross. Okay. There's no guys on this tower. No one to talk to. Geodude screams in a tower of stone, for is he made of power or is tower made of him? Oh, a nice little dumpster fire on this flesh tower. A guy! Hello! It was so blissful keeping my eyes blinded to the world around me, before I was forcibly brought into it. Hubris that must take to yank his soul out of non-existence into this meat, and to force a life into this thrasher. My mind keeps at a standstill, holding a level of comprehension that will never be enough. I want to go back. Oh. Oh, we're going clockwise now. That's different. The... really be nothing left up ahead. More of the same, more repetition. It's not. I can't believe that. There'll be more to discover out there than just this. Can't keep doing this. Hurts so much. Could I be doing wrong? Keep going. Do you really believe? I can. I will. Months, years, decades in the making, but I will get to where I want. Thank you for saying that. Keep going. Would you like to activate the cube? No, not yet, not yet. Let me talk to this guy first. Push the cube. There for the end. Activate the cube. Go. Goodbye. Believe it. Whoop, there goes the flesh tower. Whoa. Ah. This is nice. I have indeed found a cube. Oh. Oh. Hi. Foreboding increases. Hello? You're just gonna just revive. Oh, I need to talk to you from here. Do not be afraid. I have been expecting you, dreamer. As have all beings of this dream world and the ones before it. We know you have traveled far and overcome many obstacles, some small, some tedious, many horrific, but all were necessary. The last of what you seek is here. It has been here since time began, and in your possession it will complete your journey. I will answer any questions you may have, should you desire an answer. Where's Gogi? The Dream Protector is alive. His physical form has remained in deep stasis for a long time, sleep from which nothing can wake up. As a result, his power to safeguard against nightmares has weakened greatly. You must be the one to free him before this world succumbs to its final collapse into darkness. You're running out of time, Dreamer. The longer it takes to reassemble the crystal, the more wretched the nightmares will become. Oops. What are you? I am many things. An observer, an orchestrator, a protector, a prophet of creation. Everything that has happened up to this point is part of a sequence predetermined by my will alone. Your actions, your choices, the lives you've touched, have all fated you here, for better or worse. Oh no, a biblically accurate angel! Yeah, that's fine. The completion of the ethereal dream crystal. You have been now for longer than you can imagine. Its reassembly is the key to everything. The final shard exists untampered with, as it has since it was brought here. You're not the only one to seek it, however. Listen to my words carefully, Dreamer. As you undertake the final minutes of this quest, remember all you have done. Without you, these worlds will continue twisting and gnarling into irreparable visions of horror. You are the lock. The shard is the key. I must leave you now. The last piece of the puzzle is waiting. The light will lead you there. This is my final message to you. We will meet in another life, in another dream. Farewell. Oh. Ah! The light! Looks suspiciously like a nuke has gone off or something. Oh. Oh. This is nice. Certainly a nice change from the horror that was earlier. Nothing says salt the earth quite like plutonium. Oh. After all this time, we're finally here. So close, just out of reach. But we can reach it together. Everyone is waiting for us. They've been waiting for longer than we can imagine. We shouldn't keep them. Come on, it's just across the way. We'll go together so we're not afraid. Oh. I hope you took something from all this. It'd be quite silly if you came all this way and didn't learn anything. I would believe that. I knew from the second I saw you that you'd do great things. You have more patience than I ever did. When you get to be as old as I am, you learn to appreciate things other people tend to rush through. Take your time now. Is it all the friends we made along the way? Like, it's been a hot minute. Ah, you're one of the snakes. I was quick to judge you at first. You made me realize how little I actually knew about you. How much more you're capable of. At first I believed I was the teacher, the one to own all the knowledge. You taught me to be more thoughtful of others. For that I'm thankful. Let the calming waters of old and new wash around you with soothing acceptance, as they did me and others before me. Thank you. I forced myself to become cold and distant from so many people I love just to protect myself. I was always afraid. You being around folded over me like a warm blanket, a sort of comfort I've never experienced before. I know I can do better than this. In a way, you saved me from myself, and I can never repay that. I hope your presence continues to inspire others for a long time. I don't quite remember you. Still whipping and snapping as always, I see. Sometimes you've got the mark of a real go-getter on you. Reminds me of a younger me. Don't let me get you all worked up, though. Sometimes even lost and broken things need a bit of sentimental appreciation. You've got to dig deep inside yourself, deeper than you ever have. We're broken in some way, but we can all be fixed, too. Ah, yeah, the space guys. It's okay to live in your own world sometimes, even if it is made up of a maze even if it's made up of a maze of endless corridors. You're never truly lost. Time to stop and draw a map, make a solution, change course, reflect. You have all the time in the world to make a decision. The universe is an infinite loop of chaotic madness that's all happening too slowly for us to worry so much about. Find comfort in that. So hard to know what it is I have to learn from all the mistakes I've made in my life. Feels like a physical obstacle I just can't reverse. My heart hangs heavy with the notion I've made those mistakes forever. You've taught me how to move on, to embrace them. I hope one day I can free myself. One day I can give myself another chance. I'll rest until that day comes. Yeah, we're definitely approaching the ending here, which I kind of thought that was a bit more game. Had a hard life, and I know others have it so much worse than me. I've begged for so long to have someone shake us awake. Have our prayers been answered? Are you the one who will bring our lost and bitter views back into perspective? You being around brings a much-needed freshness to the air, feeling that we'll remember for the rest of our days. You're so nice to me, to everyone, even to yourself. You're so much more than you think you do. We all do. But what if it's all been a dream? Everything that happened in the world, our creations, our emotions, our connections. No matter what happens, I'll never forget you. I want you to do the same for me. It's your time to wake up now. Googie. I still don't trust you. Oh, and he fades away. Oh. Okay. Had me worried for a second. Alright. Yeah. Your role is finished. Out of the way. Finally, the power of the dreamscape is mine. What? What is this? That's possible. You were imprisoned. Corruption will never harm the dream crystal. But do we? Fools. You only delay the inevitable. Now you will all die. Oh. Oh! I knew I should have crushed you when I had the chance. Once I deal with you, I'll continue turning this dreamscape into a paradise of nightmares. Checking on here was all too easy. Now you're both... You useless wretch. You were supposed to bring the shards to me. But I thought you said to just... Ooh. You have failed me, worthless mimic. Well, goodbye. Consider this a paradise? It seems sacred. You don't deserve to exist here. Excuse me? You don't deserve to exist? You don't know the meaning of the word. Was it not me who gave the dream a purpose, a goal, a means to an end? I am the balance that this sorry excuse for a world so desperately needs. Now I will show you just how much I deserve to exist. Why did it suddenly get anime? Damn pathetic fool. He died how he lived, defending the miserable little thing you creatures call a dream. Now your soul will remain in my world for all that eternity. My city now. No! Never be destroyed. You'll never destroy the nightmares. Don't be sad, restful one. I will always be there to protect you. That was something. Candy scene. Hmm. There's definitely more that I haven't seen yet. So this ain't the ending, I don't think. Well, it's the end of the game, but there's secrets to be found, and I kind of want to dig. This is the Umeboshi typeface. Cool. Gallery art. Special thanks to Vinny Vine Sauce. Oh, shout out to Simple Flips, of course. Thank you for playing. I'm not done yet, so hold that. Oh. Oh shit, we're at the beach. Oh. Was that a sequel hook? Ah, Dream Hub. Now I can access all of the levels freely. Which makes sense, because you can't normally go back to any of the previous streams. Nice. Hello there. Wow, so you beat the whole game, huh? At least the main levels. Either way, welcome to the Dream Select Hub. Here, not only you can revisit any main world as many times as you want, you also get some behind-the-scenes info on each one. If you haven't previously missed a secret level or anything interesting, here's your second opportunity. Pretty cool, right? Oh, I almost forgot. Big guy let me in on some cool insider news. Right, there's a really well-hidden secret here, too. You didn't hear that from me, though. Have a good time. Developer commentary? Oh my god. Secret dreams. Oh, some levels have multiple secret dreams. Hold on. Okay, we gotta find some Cave World. This is the first world. Hell World. Dream Journal excerpt. Oh, like they're actually There's a narrow underground tunnel with a group of friends. We're mumbling to each other about our jobs and how much we hated working. Have to always, anyways, because of the state of the economy. There was a lot of echo when we spoke, and it sounded like we kept repeating ourselves. At some point I heard some loud rumbling and then a crash. Woke up after. The stream inspired me to create Cave World, which was the first area made during development. Originally wanted some sort of slug-type creatures to populate the world, but after doing a few more concepts, eventually landed on the goblinoid characters. This NPC style went on to reoccur with mildly different designs that I really liked, and I thought it fit the game well. Throughout with the world involves a lot of commentary regarding unpleasant working conditions, greedy bosses, and micromanagement. I realized while drafting the dialogue how relatable it was to me, and ended up adapting it with an exaggerated version of itself in the form of the secret world hidden within. Let's see if we can find the Hell World. In we go! Hey, Gogi. You little slime ball, you. Hmm. That's probably Bethesda of things. Behind the waterfall? Oh. But there's always something behind a waterfall. Come on. Hit. Hmm. If I were a secret level, where would I be? Hmm. Yeah, we've seen all this. Nope, nothing behind that waterfall either. Hmm. I gotta find suspicious spots. Right on the last hurdle. Find these secrets. Hey, friend. Yep. You want me to get you the thing? I'm not gonna do that though. I'm gonna find the secret that I know is around somewhere. Right. Right, I gotta ask. Oh, hey there. Right, you're just chilling here, aren't you? Like how it does have Gogi in quote marks. Have fun. Goodbye. You little rat. I know he's a rabbit. You know what I mean. If I were a hell world, where would I be? Alright, let's go back to Gib, I think. It might be past the cave-in area. Yeah. Let me use your pick. Boing, boing. Here we go. Pickaxe acquired. The rock wall never stood a chance. Yeah, and you can't walk down that, you have to take a cart. Looks fun, let's go! Whee! Oh, I can actually move around during this. I didn't realize. Wee. Ah. Now this feels like somewhere they'd put a hell world. Yeah, it's not over. Well, the game is over, but I'm now looking for secrets. And they tell you how many secret worlds there are in each world, so... it's worth looking for them. Ominous hole! Oh. No? Not here? I'm here to admire the rocks. This feels like it should be something. Like, I don't know, entrance to a hell world. What if okay. It puts me back over here. Oh! No, I can't go far up the track. Okay. Fine. Is this not where the hell world is? Surely. Whoa. Maybe? Maybe one of these walls has a secret behind it? I've seen where one of the secrets is, but I didn't go actually touch it. Actually enter it. Yeah. Unless... oh. Here we go. Hell world. Hello? Hello? Crying out loud, the signal is always all over the place down here. What the heck do you want? You just drop in? Must be here to interview for that empty position. I had to sneak over here and try to get better reception for a very important e-meeting I'm supposed to be on soon. My boss Chad has been on my tail all day about getting a beefy after-action report on new social media stocks. I want to go talk to him. He's up at our office, pacing around like a madman. Now give me some space, will you? Cool. Well, not cool, because it's hell. Everything's on fire. There's a signpost with 3 different arrows on it. You can make out the scorched writing. It reads, West Path, Security Chief Heckler's Office. North Path, Telestar CEO Summit. East Path, Telestar Call Center. With the little shine markers over that way, so I guess this is the way I gotta go. Wee. Whoa, crumbling platforms. Ah. Ah. Glad to be back in the not scary part of the game. Hey. Yes, what do you want? Why are you not taking any calls? We're losing sales and money, for heck's sake. Ah, wait a minute. You must be that new employee the CEO mentioned. You're 2 minutes late to your interview. Typical. This is the very important position of our head telemarketer telestar intern role, so don't waste my time. If you're serious about this job, go give word to the CEO up on the summit. You need to gain clearance first, though. Try the security chief Hackler. Should be slacking off over on his little perch to the west. You can be a little testy, so good luck, chump. Alright. Employee to be, I presume. Ah, good. It's gotta be a... He's sleeping? You don't have time for this. What do you want to do? King Bomb? I was thinking Big Bully. Poke. Gently tap Heckler to wake him up. Doesn't seem to do much. Nudge him? Give Heckler a good nudge. Huh? What? How dare you? The audacity. Look at you, what little pest. Can't believe you woke me up. I should roll right over you right now. Maybe I'll blast you away with my eye laser. Wait, you want to go up and see our CEO? Think I'd let an annoying fly like you make an appointment with him? Yeah, you're lucky I'm on my third strike for smushing a new employee just for making me mad. Go up then and the bridge will appear. Get up to my perch before I change my mind. Bother me again, you'll be in an eye laser range real quick. What a nice guy. Whoa, more crumbling platforms. Hey there. Hey, I'm still slacking off and running around like a complete nut, are you? Big man upstairs sees everything we do, newbie. Well, hard work, and do what I'm told, though. So what we get up to doesn't bother me. Won't last long around here. Let's make a deal. I know you're keen on trekking your way up there, so I'll have you out. Path ahead is pretty long-winded. If you want, I can have you all the way up to the mountain in a flash, no strings attached. Except for maybe a little bit of your soul. What do you say? Change a bit of your soul for a quick passage to the summit? I'll only give you one chance. No. Do yourself, Squirt. Thanks ain't too bad on your way up. Just don't fall into any of that spicy stuff and you'll be fine. Yes, can I help you? Mr. Stan told me I could get my own desk over here on this side of the mountain, so it should be fine. He said that if I stay here at my own desk, I'd be given a promotion. I've been here for 6 years now, so it should be any day. I'll tell him soon if I have to wait any longer that I'm going to quit. And I told that to Shet and Goals too. I saw it with my stapler yesterday. If I see anyone touch my stapler again, I'll set the whole mountain on fire. Nothing over here? No. Woo. Huh. Who dares disturb my dank lava bath? Yo, what's up? Used to be that new scrub from the place down the block or whatever. Looking a little sweaty there, bro. To get you a towel? Welcome, welcome. Everything you see is mine, even those sniveling hopefuls down there. I inherited it all. Well, earned it all. So I've been hearing from my underlings we're looking for a new Telestar intern. Think you're up to snuff? Got a lot riding on this. I'm gonna see if you're worth the investment, so here's a little job for you. So my current employees have been a little slack lately. Pack holder Shet seems to think he's in charge of a lot more than he is. He's been really pushing my buttons lately, and that's no good. Security Chief Heckler is constantly sleeping on the job. Every chance he can get. He's a sloppy waste of resources. Need them both gone. Kaput. Flushed. Fired. I'm giving you temporary power of termination. Go down there and bury those cretins. Come back when the task is done. Capiche? You got it. I'd probably just take a shortcut, but like, no need to climb all the way up. I can just yeah, I need to go the long way around. Oh, hey again. You remember one of those days you get so mad about something you just lose all rational thought? Imagine a socially constructed filter turns off and you go on an impulsive rampage? No? Yeah, me neither. Anger's such an overrated emotion. Get all upset over what? Then it's over and you gain nothing. Put that anger with cold, calculated psychological cunning. Then you'll get somewhere. Keep going. Heckler's metal gate is closed again, there's new note attached. Still napping. If the run from earlier is reading this, go eat dirt. Thanks. A real grumpster. Guess you could always come back later. Oh, my throat is getting dry. We... About time. Stocks have dropped 0.001% since we last spoke. Anyway, I've received word from the CEO that we're good to proceed to the next step. Although he was acting strange earlier. Told me, hope you know how to swim, whatever that means. If so. Well, ready to start the blast initiation now? Yes. Okay, then, let's begin before our coal backlog gets any more backed up than it already is. Why do you want to work with us? Fight. Fight! Yes, the amount of energy and levels of productivity are never higher when spite is involved. Work to spite your neighbor, then crush them. What is your ideal work environment? Hectic. Yes, absolute chaos and complex multitasking is the only way to accomplish as many goals as our shareholders set for us. Revel in it. Finally, what do you see yourself doing in 5 years? Your job. My job? You know, with an answer like that, you've got to have moxie. You'd be in dreamland if you ever think you'll rise above me, but I respect that nonetheless. Now you've passed the test by the grace of some unholy miracle. Congratulations, you're now proudly our new telemarketer Telestar intern. Well, go find an empty desk and get to work. Grab me a coffee. Extra sugar. On the double. You're fired. Wait, what? I'm fired? Don't make me laugh. You can't fire me, you don't have the authority. What makes you think you can do such a thing? I've worked here for centuries, and all I've done is keep track of countless idiots and schmucks like you. Always micromanaging the brainless masses. If I deserve to be fired, then by heck may the molten depths of despair take me right now. Pull me beneath this great lake of wretched magma. See, you have no power here, Worm. I would take our CEO, and you would be first on my list to cold call and shovel paperwork for all eternity. Wait. There's no way. How? You can't do this to me. I'm the backbone of this company. Yay! We killed a guy. I like this game. I mean, it's not scary as fuck, as it sometimes is. Ooh. Hey, heckler. Don't mind me. Just making my way over. You. Hey, you little punk. I woke up from my nap to the sound of some loud rumbling. I look over to see one of our officers plunging into the magma. Why can't I even realize how much I need my beauty sleep? Oh, I'm so mad I could puke. I saw stand up and hard-working security chief. I'm placing you under duress. What the heck do you have to say for yourself? You're fired? Fired? You can't fire the best and only security chief this company's ever had. I've had enough to hear with your shenanigans, fool. CEO will hand me a promotion on a silver platter for putting you in the ground. This is payback for waking me up from my nap. Whoa. Dude, you, I think it might be... Ah! Oh. I was a little close to the edge there. Alright, big boss, I've dealt with slackers. Oh hey, you're back. You've run into each other, don't we? I see you've been upping your productivity lately, huh? Big man up top wants a few words with you, I heard. Can't tell what his angle is, but your brown nosing is sure to win him over. Anyway, I can get you up there again if you're feeling eager. Or you're just lazy. Same deal as last time. What do you say? Change a bit of your soul for quick passage to the summit? Last chance. Why everyone always declines such a generous offer, I will never understand. You do know it'll just grow back, right? Oh, well, pity. Guess there's always next time. Alright. This is just a shortcut up. Was there anything I missed because I took that shortcut? I wonder. Yeah, they are back again. Well, 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 there's my newest #1 employee. Done me quite the favors lately. No, if Chet and Heckler had been half the worker you are, maybe they wouldn't have ended up deep fried and roasted in lava. Got a lot planned for you, my friend. Big world awaits with you as a glorious pack mule. You work hard, work long, and never lose your focus. You too can one day buy me another mountain to kick back on. So here I have an offer. Here I have for you an offer you can't refuse. What do you say? Are you in? Or are you in? You're fired. Yeah. Guess you're smarter than you seem at first appearance. Never took away your power of temporary termination. I can already feel all the influence of accumulated Wayne, or the power gained throughout my career stepping on the people beneath me. Power of 1,000 worlds and 1 billion people, all compacted into my desire to have more. All about to crash back down from above. Well, just stand. Well, it was fun while it lasted. Now everything I've taken will be yours. Guess I'm not so different after all, huh? Keep it up and you're gonna go far, kid. Where did that come from? Oh, hey. Fancy seeing you here. Very nice, very nice. Had to have known his reign was coming to an end. No king rules forever. Too bad. Nevertheless, I think things are going to start cooling up around here thanks to you. Bang up job, as usual. Have a habit of getting things back in order quite eloquently, I might add. Has anyone ever told you that? Well, anyway, I know you've got a pretty busy schedule, so I won't take up any more of your time. Let me know if you need a ride back home. Turn to the world above? Yeah. So long. Oh, and now we're back in the cave world. Back up we go. I like the Hell World. That was fun. Oh, the water's green now. That's interesting. Oh. Sage appears to be concentrated. I can't believe I dragged myself up here for this. The woes of such a niche career. Okay, once the bridge appears, you can hop over and grab the shard. What you do with it is up to you, but just know that handing it over to the foreman is quite the rotten idea. Maybe I'll finally settle down and retire after all these weird shenanigans. My old bones need a well-deserved rest. Yeah. I've done this before. Yay! Cool. Yeah, this one's only got the Howl World. What's next? Mist World. Floating my back in a massive shallow pool. Couldn't move or do anything but look around, and the water gradually got faster and faster. Looking up, I could see the ceiling, but it appeared as the ground. kind of like I had my back to the sky. It was far away and I could feel a mist on my face. There were different sized shapes such as cubes, pyramids, and spheres resting on the surface. I remember this dream causing me some pretty bad sleep paralysis, although nothing terribly bad came of it. I recall in the dream having a struggle between feelings of both ease and frustration. During the development of Mistworld, I wanted to parallel those feelings in the form of a calm, relaxing bed of water, while an imposing whirlpool sat in the middle. Much of the design was also derived from my love of the vaporwave aesthetic. Like the idea of having these busy snake-like creatures be the caretakers of the water. I'm also trying to instill some offhand advice to stand up for yourself. Or not be so busy. Secret World is more or less an inversion of Mistworld, pitting you against a feeling of dread, confusion, and misguided trust. Ultimately, you're faced with overcoming an extremely uneasy and tense-filled encounter. Oh. Spoilers for Underwater World, I guess. I wonder what this one is. No idea. Ring of water. Right. Time to speedrun Mistworld. Hey, Gogi. I think I did take like a long look around these areas around the outsides. I think the monuments are used later. I really like the aesthetic of this world. Did I try throwing myself into the whirlpool? Okay, it just resets you. Not gonna be that easy to find a secret world. Let's go say hi to the giant water snake first. Yeah, that's the one of the galleries, isn't it? I went over there before. I don't understand. Speaks a language you don't understand. There must be a way to communicate with it. I wonder how. I forget. It's been a minute. Probably over there. If I had to guess. Do it. Touch the thing. Touch. There we go. Oop. I don't remember if I did anything with these pedestals last. Whoa, hey, what's this? Makes you feel impassioned. Just part of a new path. Oh, right, yeah. Daggerus, god of passion, known by many to have measurable devotion towards self-satisfaction. If you go to the four statues. That's how you access the gallery area. Where? Trying to think where I hadn't checked in this place before. I want to find all the secrets this game has to offer. Except maybe the secret world and the spooky level, because yeah, I don't want to go back there. Avenue Pass. One more. So I just want to investigate the gallery area, just in case. I don't imagine they would. They might do. They might have been. Touch the things. Right. Now I can go up the stairs again. Yeah. The gallery. Secret behind the waterfall? No. But there's another waterfall. Secret behind the waterfall? No? Okay. Nothing in the gallery. Ah. It's even deeper. Someone test. Is there something to that? Or am I just imagining things? Like, it would just be a lot of trial and error to figure that out. I don't know if it's actually a secret. I will come back to that if I can't find anything else. Return now with knowledge brought to you. Getting charred? East and West are sacred reflection pools. So, say hi to Treasurer Silas to get a key. And I can check out one of the reflection pools. Oh, hello. Yep, I already, I got the blessings. Don't need to worry about that. If I remember correctly, there's nothing back here. Oh. Or was that the other one I'm thinking of? Well, there is nothing back here, but... Hmm. Almost something you should put it just you at ease. Settle your mind and inspire unity. Can I have a key? Thank you. Right. Where haven't I looked? Like, I've checked out all four corners, that's just where the statues are. Jumping into the whirlpool didn't do anything. And this one, there's definitely nothing back here. Yeah. Which... that is kind of a suspicious thing to put back here. Makes me think that maybe there is something around here. How do I access underwater world? Wow. There's other platforms making notes. It's... There was something to it, but... it also just seems like a whole lot of trial and error. I'm pretty sure going back up there is basically the end of the level. I might be wrong. No. Anyways, stop it. This one. Ah, no. I think I've got it. Nope, not that one. Do I have it? Ah, not right. That one. It's this one, this one, this one. It's like an N shape? Okay. I think I got it. If this is even anything. This one. Wait, what was this one then? When is that one coming? It's... And then the end shape. Okay. No? Right. Really is just trial and error. It was this one, this one, this one. No, I did it wrong. Let me get to one, then it's this one? Okay. I'm gonna do it standing. No? Ascending? That doesn't actually do anything. Great. Why do they make notes then? All that for nothing. I don't even know where else I can look. Oh, oh! Hold on, that might be something. I might be onto something there. I think I can... Oh, that has no collision. Okay, cool. Is that specifically anything? Where the hell is the entrance to Water World? Underwater World, whatever it's called. Oh, that's just the... I don't want to look this up. I want to find it myself. I'm gonna go talk to the water snake again. Maybe I have to trigger something else first. Oh, wait, now the whirlpool's red. Now do I jump in the whirlpool? Ba 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 ba? Okay. I just had to do that. A deep unease. Oh, I don't like that name at all. Okay, well, I was overthinking things a hell of a lot. Whoa, hey. Another pebble to fall from the world above, making a ripple of yet unknown impact. You are here as a result of some misguided curiosity. Do not follow in the footsteps of the creatures that came before you. Enter this place and you welcome a host of unimaginable terror into your world. If you insist on sharing our fate, you must be the giver and the taker of shapes misplaced. Leave now. This will be your only warning. Unimaginable terror, you say? Ah! An odd-looking statue stands before you. There is a glowing yellow cube clutched in its hands. You remove the yellow cube from the statue's grip and take it with you. Giver and taker of shapes misplaced. assuming I'm going to take these cubes somewhere. Red cube. I will take the cube. And that opens the way forward. Cool. I think I'm going to read the developer commentary for the next ones, like, after I've done the level, so I don't get any kind of spoil. I will have a look to see how many secret walls there are, obviously, and what they're called. There's a strange statue stands ominously, holding out its empty hands. It's the yellow cube. Some sort of alien diving gear here. It's heavy, but with it you can navigate submerged areas. Let's dive, I guess. Oh. Oh. Wee. Down we go. Into the depths. Okay, I can't, like, swim upwards, I just have a floaty jump. I don't know why this gives me Legacy of Kain vibes, but it does. Several different statues are sat here. This one has its empty hands outstretched, as if begging for something. The inscription reads, "Turn the nihilist treasure to the waters, and the goddess's path will open further." Yellow panel on the floor. Sometimes the stone door can be heard slowly closing. You get the feeling you should hurry. Through. Nice. This is cool. Foreboding, but it's not like the kind of spooky that we had before. Do it? Come on. Hey, you don't look like part of the backup team HQ sent down. Some independently funded researcher passing through. Well, the other rooms are sealed off somehow. We have yet to figure that out. Go talk to Rourke if you need some direction. The massive nihilist on Earth is incredible. Based on our calculations, it could have been created during a period of proto-history. Imagine a civilization buried thousands of miles underneath an uncharted ocean, and would slowly rise over the course of 100 centuries. Love this vibe. Second string? No. It tells me HQ must have sent you down here to help us somehow. Here's the skinny rookie. We recently unearthed this neolith, but can't quite make sense of its purpose. It's giving me some weird vibes. Gotta be something going on. Fortunately, we're a little short-staffed. If you're able, see if you can assist. Fresh pair of eyes is always good. I'll be sure to give a good word to HQ if you find anything. What about you over here? Ah. I managed to decipher a few small segments of these runes, and they paint a pretty strange picture. The name Edax keeps showing up a number of times, shown in the context of something catastrophic happening. Absolutely fascinating. Hmm. Look out, the lattice is collapsing. Check the scanning equipment. Whoa. Hey. A way up. Wee. Oh. Course correct. Cube. I found one. There's someone over there. Hold on. Oh man, floatiness is very interesting to try and control. Slow down. A while back, HQ had us stationed out in some remote part of the sea, investigating the disappearance of another team. Never found them, unfortunately. Rumor has it they got swept up by a massive squid monster or something. Who knows? Guess there's always some downsides when it comes to doing a little ocean work. Give me the cube. Strange but familiar yellow cube. Cube acquired. Alright. The door closed behind me, didn't it? How do I get back out of here? Unless there's a way to open it from this side. Or it didn't close behind me? It was definitely closing when I got here. Weird. We'll set the yellow cube in its place. The statue appears afraid, taken aback by something it must not say. The inscription reads, "He has outlived every species, outgrown every dwelling, and devoured every enemy. His true name shall never be spoken." Red panel on the floor. Wait, no, what did that say? The inscription reads, "Offer the Valley Serpent's reward, and the goddess's path will open further." Quickly! Sure. Hey, no, come on. You can get on that. No. Yeah, well, if I get on this. Oh, no. There's a vibrant blue chest here. Surprisingly free of any muck. It's locked tight. Whoop. I was doing a bit of swimming outside my dwelling. Yes, hello, can I help you? Oh, how lovely. Visitor come along to visit little old me. I haven't alarmed you, dear. You have the look of someone most curious. I too am in wonder of what you could be up to all the way down here. Oh, my deepest apologies. I'm known as Eden. So what can I do for you? Treasure chest? You mean that box over yonder on that mossy pillar? What if something has been here since before I, perhaps older than me? No need to say anything further. Want to go at what's inside, don't you now? Aye, it's no worry, lovely. If you're still a bit of a stranger, and I want to know a little more, of course. Can you hear our old lass? Of course. Oh, how exciting. It's been ages since I had passed by patient enough to have a chat. Not to worry, there are no wrong answers. So anywho, tell me, what goes on in your world? What are your life's aspirations? Must go now. Be content. Be content, is it now? Aye, what a world would we be in if something so comfortable was made so available to us. It's a rare pleasure to feel content with so many constant whirlpools at your feet. Life's not as exciting without them, I say. Another question for you, wee child. What do you most believe in your life? What most do you hold dearest? Friends. Friends? Is that so? How noble of you to believe in so in other people, child. Know someone to be a friend and they will do the same. And you'll be there for each other when the time comes. Aye, one last question for you. If you'll allow me to be so forward, what would you say most frightens you? The unknown. The great unknown. Fear that not one living soul can deny is of great sincerity. To respect the unexplored is to deny it a place to be feared. Do not falter when you walk strongly into it. It will return you in equal respect. Oh joy, what an interesting one you've been. Thank you for spending your time with an old sea lass. Friendly pleather is hard to find in such lonely waters. My treasure is yours. I've always likened more to the chest itself than a trinket anyhow. So it's not a bother. Hark, traveller. This temple is not one of solitude nor of tranquility. An evil lives deeper in these waters, which has been forever locked away. You do wise to remain within the safety of the shallows. Farewell, and take care. Cube. Wait. No, this is where the yellow door was, isn't it? Whoops. Wrong way. That troop is confused, maddened by some deafening sound. There's a small inscription below that reads, "We cannot hear her tongue, for she speaks no words. A damning call beckons a weak mind, and so we dare not listen." The writing continues and poses a question. Are you afraid? Press on and grow empowered with the knowledge fear has no control. Oh! That's a little ominous. Who trespasses these hallowed grounds? I'm so very hungry. Wait. No, piss. Come on. Gotta land on the platforms. Oh, yeah, that's, Castaway. Found adrift at my crossroads. You here to offer your tribute? Have you come to free me? Were you lost? Afraid? No. For the first time in millennia, I sensed something new. Something different. I've survived many an epoch surviving alone. Ever starved in this rotting stone carapace from which I cannot escape. Civilizations from times long past delivered me a judgment of eternal confinement, sentence whose end I will never see the light of. I am so very weak and hungry. I only wish to return to the deepest plains so that I may feed again. I ask you, will you offer me the strength to free myself? Will you turn away my pathetic plight? Explain. Throughout my time in these abyssal pits, I have struggled against my own biology, growing larger and more insatiable, consuming endlessly until nothing was left. Stringent cephalopod masses reclaimed me to this pelagic prison. They too were consumed. Many have remained here in eternal rest, imprisoned in much the same way. My blame is unjust. At those moments, no living thing has dared enter this place. Until now. And it is all you must know. No. I continue to endure a hungry and meaningless solitude. Begone. It has finally come, a giving soul to right the wrongs of history. My pangs of hunger grow insufferably sharper every day. Release me of the hunger and I will have the strength to escape. Bring me a fitting morsel, more fitting than something as spared as you, and we will speak again. Whoa. Okay. Everything's collapsing. Well, these platforms are somehow floating. So that's convenient. Whoa. Oh, you're no longer... Oh, these ones are, like, cowering. Interesting. Not sure where it wants me to go for this. Hey, where have you been? The way I heard the last of you after you left the chamber earlier. The word from HQ, the expedition funding is taking a dive, so they're shipping us home. Not that it bothers me much. Come on, one more day on the job and I'm set to retire for good. Anyways, do you have anything else before we head out? Found something. Found something, you say? Like it might be worthwhile enough to check out. Well, I'll load the rest of the equipment. I'll be back after checking out this new discovery. Yeah, Captain, better hurry. So we'll be leaving soon. And my hip just sent a man off to his death. Oh, and he fades to non-existence. Got a bad feeling about this. Got a real bad feeling about this. Oops. Come on. What a beautiful rush of energy that was. Delicious. The rich crimson blend is me rejuvenated after such a long time. Now, the remains of the sacrifice must be made one with the temple. The pedestal. Push the pedestal. Do this and my gateway to escape will finally open. A final task for my greater good. The pedestal? What do you mean the pedestal? Such appears anguish, blinded by a sight too horrid to withstand. Small inscription below that reads, "Her eyes, blackened beyond the blackest void, pierce even the most resilient soul. To be worthy is not to see, but to feel." A large round panel embedded into a sacrificial pedestal. Push in the panel. Ah, you've done me such a great favor. A worthy disciple. Perfected every temple artifact, sent me a delicious sacrifice, and now finally given me what I so long have deserved. Freedom. And now I will. No. Enough! Stop this childish nonsense right this second. Ah, Eden. So glad you could join us in the final moments of my unjust confinement. Unjust? Don't you dare speak of injustice. Countless have witnessed the peril you've brought upon this world. You belong here. The words cut deep, my old friend. Those who opposed me were given a fair chance to escape when my hunger was left uncontrolled. Now they rest here eternally. It will be just you. As I return to the abyssal plains, I will continue to grow. I won't let you. If one was naive to the circumstances, they'll not be made a part of this. You'll have to go through me. With pleasure, dear Eden. Oh. Oh. I've made a mistake. I've made a mistake. That poor foolish eagle believed she could protect you. But at last, the forgotten taste of open waters. Uh-oh. Final bite to finish the 3-course meal. I am sorry, little one. But my hunger will be satisfied. Oh, we're not done yet. The war level. Kind of thought that was it. But, nope. We got eaten. Figures that they have to be a full level eventually. Oh, hey, it's regular physics now. Oh, hello there. We're the last ones, the last to remain alive among the countless consumed masses. The world as you knew it no longer exists, eaten whole. I am Caldras, or was I? Should have gone long ago, but she's kept me alive. She knows without me she'll have no more company. We were naive to the horrors that lay in that old stone dwelling. Not you, someone else would have come along and done the same. Listen, do you hear that? She gently sleeps. Somewhere thousands of miles beneath the surface we will never see again. Yes, it'll be okay. When the time comes, you and I will trade places, and I will finally be able to leave this prison. Confused. Why else would you be here? You were sent by the angels to save me, to save us all. Were you not? No. No. I was foretold by those voices, the voices I'd listened to for so long. They wouldn't lie to me. Please. I see now. You're just like all the others. For a reason they were all devoured in the first place. The world was made obsolete. Eaten in a race to be the bigger fish. Now the fish is our world. Ah, I'm coming with you. Turn to your dreamland and let that figment you remember me by be the one of jealousy. There's a big crumbling pillar here. Looks to say one might collapse if you push it. Give the pillar a good nudge. Oh, stop! The foolishness will wake her early. The floods will doom us both. You're like a squid guy. Surely you can swim, right? Breathe underwater. Oh. Oh. Interesting. Mushroom World does have a secret dream. Standing in a forest with extremely dense, closely compacted trees. The ground was covered in different soft mushroom-looking things, and they felt like carpet when I walked over them. I kept going from dusk to dawn and back to dusk very quickly. I got really tired and dizzy while trying to find a way out. The tree was trying to give me directions, but didn't make any sense. I kept laughing at it every time it said something. There's a forest world within the mushroom world. I remember the mushroom world. Here you go. The little mushroom guys. I love them. Ah, oh, yes. How did progress in this one go? This one. Let's go exploring. In spring, looks chill. You go behind a waterfall? Secret behind a waterfall? No, okay. Dream Shard? Search the cave, find the structure, yada yada. Yeah. And he had something sharp. Cutting tool? Machete acquired. Thank you for your service, trusty blade. Any information I can gather from here on how to maybe find a secret? No? I'm thinking I might have to come back to this and to clear up all the rest of the secret worlds. Especially given the time. Amount of secret worlds. Oh, yeah, it's probably gonna take me another stream to finish this off, actually. You're cute. Continue flirting. Continue flirting. Well, I didn't achieve anything. Oh, wait a minute. Hello, secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. He's too busy jamming to notice you. Vineyard. Well, I thought this was going to be where the secret world was, not not Vinny Vine Sauce. Okay. Guess I gotta go back. I were a secret world, where would I be? Hey. Cities but no houses. I have mountains but no trees. Water but no fish. You're back already? So clingy. Oh, I can't flirt. Ooh. Cha. Ah! Oh, come on. Oh, hey there. Door's open. Wait, where the fuck am I? Oh! Oh, it put me on the other side. Cool. Right, yeah, this shard of the dream crystal's like inert or whatever. Inert shard. Oh. Oh. Oh, hello. I didn't notice this the first time around. Wee. Whoa. Forest of Whispers. That's different from the usual title cards. Oh god damn it. I fucking knew it was gonna be an Ocarina of Time reference. Ah. Locked. How am I gonna get in? There's someone smaller than me around to help. Hello? I didn't want to throw it down. I guess if I have to. Hello there. Hmm? Who's there? Oh, what? You. The one from the forest. What are you doing here? First you decided to flirt with me and you go to invade my dreams? Insane. Oh, I get it. You can't get enough of me, can you? I gotta say, it's pretty weird. Really weird. Well, here I am, in the flesh. Did anyone ever teach you about boundaries? Whatever, I don't have time for this. I've got a job to do. Although, maybe you being here is actually a blessing in disguise. Maybe I'd help me with my little problem. Ah, I knew you'd be interested. I figured you stumbled upon this place for a reason other than just to impress me. Anyways, I guess we might as well get to know each other while we're down here. I'm Sarah. And you are? You're getting real predictable, you know. Nice try, but that's getting old. Let's be a little more mature, shall we? No, whatever, I don't need to know who you are anyways. As pretty as you have been, so far. Oh, weirdo. Listen, something has disturbed the sacred temple. There's a precious artifact here I'm searching for. Unfortunately, all these damn doorways are too small for my imposing stature. You're just right. This way you come in. Simple. You have to reach the main courtyard ahead, but it's behind a bunch of asinine puzzles. Get where this is going? I'm confused. Ugh, just find a way to unlock this gate and meet me back here. I'm sure you can figure it out. Oh. Whoa, whoa, what the heck? Warn me first. So what, I gotta go fast through this maze. Acha. Opening the maze like always? What the? Oh! Made it. First try! Aha, switch. Silver key. I need one silver lock. Oh! Oh, that's weird. Oh, I wasn't expecting to have found the key so fast. Okay, not bad, not bad. Anyways, listen, I managed the main courtyard not much further, I can feel it. I have to find another way around though, since obviously I can't fit through this tiny doorway. But go on ahead then. Better hurry before we both die of boredom. There's an old weathered plaque here. It is written, "The path to destiny will be paved with the 10 buried remnants of yesterday." I think it actually does basically say that, just with like a simple cipher. That's cool. Eyes. Can't get up there. Oh? Stone acquired. I love that it's just turned into a fucking Zelda game. I can't get up there. Huh? There's a thing up there, but how do I get up there? Do I come from that way? How do I get that way? Uh. Hmm. Why does that one have a different texture? I don't see anywhere else I can go in here, so... oh. Hmm. Is something I'm missing? That had 10 remnants yesterday. Presumably that's the 10 path stones. I cannot make that jump at all. Can't make that jump. Oh, I don't need to make that jump. I can go this way. But then where do I go from here? Can't make that jump. What? Oh. Oh, weird. Oh, I have to jump into them. To just jump into all the eyes. Or walk into them, depending. Ah. It'd be so much easier if I had the lens of truth, you know? Oh. There's number 9. Where's that last one out then? I've already got that one. That one's not anything. Oh, I didn't go through there. Large chunk of rock is apparently formed from the wall above. I don't know if there's any way around it. Hey, weirdo! Don't tell me you're laying on a board again your way. Ugh, you're hopeless. Move aside, let me show you how it's done. Whee. See? It's all in the legs. Like you have me here to do all the heavy lifting, huh? Not that I like it or anything. Let's just move on. Put you out of weights. Whoa. Pretty. That looks suspiciously like a thing. Oh no. Tree. The life tree. There's a great importance here in the dream world. Recent events have tarnished its colors, stunting the tree's growth. Poor thing. I must heal it somehow, but it wants me at its side. I don't think I can do this alone. I'll help. You will? Playing your Valiant Knight card, huh? Well, color me slightly impressed. Seeing as how you managed to get this far, it doesn't surprise me. You seem to have the mark of a true adventurer. Of course. Oh, don't act so pretentious. Overconfidence can end up biting you back in the end. Alright, listen. This is important to me. I still need that artifact, and healing the life tree is the first step. I could put that adventuring sense to the test again. Try looking around the temple for any clues. I'll remain here at the life tree's side. Well, the right side is collapsed, so we gotta go to the left. Three shapes, three colors misaligned. Returned relic restores the path begotten. Okay, this one's just using the same texture as before. Another suspicious cracked wall. Do they get bombs? Circle X, inverted triangle. Oh, I see. Ah! We're gonna match into the things. While also trying to avoid falling in the lava. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Silver key. Cherry bomb. Warning, do not eat. Hell yeah, I got bombs. Let's fucking go. I love that this is just a full-on Zelda. Look at him. Oh, I'm pissed. No, that worked so perfectly. Doesn't seem to do anything. Well, there was another cracked wall around here somewhere, wasn't there? Yeah, over this side. Bomb. Oh, that's the plank that I'm next to. Oh. 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 Okay, now we got a little bit of, like, portal puzzle in here as well. Cool. Really mixing it up. A new hand touches the beacon. Aha. Ah. Oh, so I put this over here. This is the red one. Look, whatever you're doing is working. Power's being returned to the life tree. Keep it going, you little weirdo. Okay, where can I go now that I have bombs? Oh wait, can I go up here? Oh, I can go up this side actually. Just got a platform my way up. Oh, but the door is locked. Why is the door locked? Okay, well. There's gotta be something I can do with these bombs. And that's just back in there. Cha? I don't know. You don't really blow up rocks. Nope. I'm not seeing any cracked walls. So... You got any clues? No? What? Where else can I go other than the room I've already gone to? I can't go up there because I need like a hook shot or something. Can't get back up there again without a hook shot. This way I've already done everything over here, and that door's closed still for some reason. Despite... You'd figure this would be like... This would open up now, right? Have I missed something? What could I have missed, though? There's not really much else in here. Oh, it's got me stumped. Unless something broken, like a flag didn't get set properly or something. Because that's the only thing I can think of. If only that door would have opened. Seeing as it's the only other way I can go. I grabbed the sphere and brought it over, and that... Oh, this door's open now. Here we go. There's an odd weathered plaque here. It is written, 3 entombed pedestals awaken the sleeping stones deep within a chasm of slime. Slime! That is very radioactive looking slime, I gotta say. Cha bomb. Heh. Damn it. That's 2. That's 3. Oh, was that collapsing platforms? I didn't check behind that wall though. Yeah, go figure. I'm guessing this one is also... Yeah. Okay. It was worth checking. You never know. Could have been secrets. A secret within the secret? Oh, I need a key. Oh, yeah. Didn't, Where do I find a key? Perhaps behind another vulnerable wall. Considering that's my main method of interacting with the world at the moment. This is the way I came in from. Camel Bumbles. Something tells me it's that one. Nope, I was wrong. There we go. Blech. I'm sure blowing up all these walls isn't bad for the structural integrity of this ruins. Couldn't possibly be. The grabble. The X key. Interesting. Oh, I see. It's a hold to pull yourself in. Interesting. Oh, this is an interesting shape. You're halfway there. Cool. Hey. We kind of snapped to the ground a little weirdly. Oh no, this is the way I came in from, I see. Use the grapple to pull myself up here. Old weathered plaque. Quick mind lends a quick pace. Race the mountain and enter the valley. This is just like, gotta go fast. Aha. Well, it is. I thought it was going to get pulled along with the platform. Whee! Ooh. Ah! No! Come on! Really? Was that not fast enough? How do I go faster than that? I was running the entire time. I'll land on the switch. And go, 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 go. Really cut those corners. There we go. Yeah. Oh, there are two doors. One needs to be yellow. This one... Oh, it leads back to the start of this section. Cool. When I feel the air becoming brighter and cleaner. Let me see. That's a shortcut. Cool. What's the third item we're gonna get? Sky symbols reveal the key to reunion. Frozen friends will build a bridge. Oh, we're in the snow temple suddenly. Oh, ice physics. I see, I gotta find the 4-button combo. Yeah. Square the 2 dots and the eye looking symbol. Like the frog and the square. The sun-like square. Dopey face on that one. Okay. So that square, dopey face. Eye, that square. What did that switch do? Oh! Cube! Ice cube. Oh, I see the puzzle here. Oh, it's got a face on it. Frozen friends will build a bridge. But I still don't have a key. Hold on. The sort of window-looking one. Frog. A guy. Radio sun thing. Oh, I can't press these anymore. This puzzle's already done? Okay. So what's the deal with the pink symbols then? How do I get another ice cube? How do I get another friend? Real key to reunion. I swear this wall wasn't right. Window, frog, gun, radio sound. Oop. Ah, that lowers the chest as well. Yay. And the other friend. Nice. Oop. Done it! Look at the life tree's leaves flourish once more. The beauty of the life tree has been fully rejuvenated. I want to be honest with you. I didn't have much confidence early on. Which is more than I ever could alone. I guess you're not such a weirdo after all. Look, I'm not good at this. All I'm trying to say is... no one's ever helped me out like this, so... thank you. It's strange. You give me such familiar feelings. Like I've known you forever. Well, guess we only have a little further to go now. Wait, what's going on with the tree? Its door is still entangled. It needs something. The artifact, of course. Okay, we're close. Placing those orbs must have changed something. It has to be back in the temple somewhere. I'm leaving it up to you. Yeah. I don't have a third C button, though. What could it be? Oh. That's interesting. It does be different from the ones before. Inside you find the prismatic artifact. Beautifully crafted ring made of vibrant minerals. It radiates with hypnotic energy. Too big to fit on your finger, but you take it with you anyways. I remember seeing a cracked wall at some point. I think that was what down the side path. I have to take this back to Sarah then. Sarah? The life tree hums with a soothing ambience and instills you with a feeling of warmth. The magic artifact begins to glow faintly while in the presence of the life tree. It's Sarah. An old weathered plaque. Only for those who follow the notes of the forest will their true destiny await beyond. Oh god, we gotta fucking... Is that it? Is it up, right, left, up, left, left, down, left, up, right, right, up? That seems like a lot. Let's start with left, right. No, up, right, up, right. Let's see how that goes. Oh. Aha. Fuck. What? Where am I now? Ah. Nick. Fuck. So another right, up, right, up. Up, right, up, right. Oh, God. Hold on. I want to write this down. Where's... Oh, whoops. Right. Up. Why did I write A? Upright, upright. Circle. Left. Up. Left, left. Down, left. Up, up. Right, up. I had to write it down. I'm not memorizing a string that long. And of course it had to end with a fucking Lost Woods. Left, up, left, left, down. Left, up, up, right, right, and up. Here we go. Oh. Oh. Okay, it stopped there. Oh. You're finally here. I made it to the end. Everything's worked out the way it should have. I knew you'd found this place for a reason. Braving the halls of this temple with no trouble. Truly a wonder to behold. Finding a ring which I lost so long ago. So thankful to you for the trouble you've gone through. Although we only talked for a short time while in the bamboo forest, I feel like I've known you for a lifetime. Something special about you I can't describe. Something that inspires me to be more than I am now. Even from the beginning, I knew something about you was different. I guess I thought you might be the one. That's why I want to know. I want to ask you. Will you be the one to make me happy? Prismatic ring. I've been searching it in my dreams longer than words can describe. Waiting for someone to help me find it. Someone finally appeared. I know it feels strange, but it's okay. We all are in some way. I have so many important things left to do, so many lives to better. I just want you to know that you've made a difference in mine. You make me so happy. Oh, the temple's gone. Don't mind me, there's someone waiting for you in the grove just down the path. You can step on the flowers. Oh, look at this now. Thought you'd never make it back, youngster. Looks like things have changed quite a bit since you've been gone. Turns out that old thicket of the mountain had something of a special garden. Quite the surprise. Well, whatever you found while you were back there must have been a rare experience. Wonderful, wonderful. Ah, and oh yes, by the way, one of our other explorers brought back a broken shard of something or the other. It was rather important, so we thought it might belong to you. Be sure to take it along when you leave. Well then, how about it, lad? Going to go to continuing your journey? Ah, very good. Wish I had half the energy you youngsters do. Keep your eyes up and your feet moving. You'll get where you need to be. Anyways, I'll fix up that bit of shard for you. No doubt it will stay safe under your care. We'll meet again someday. Farewell. That was cute. Occasionally I'll have a dream that I can wake up from, and then continue from where they left off. During 2 separate instances of the dream, I remember continuing to find a way out of the forest, but never could. When designing Mushroom World, I wanted to take from the dream's concept of the lush forest, but make it feel more like a comfy home, rather than a confusing maze. Strange Tree would also come to be the weird door character found blocking the entrance to the hidden pyramid. The world initially started off much smaller than it turned out to be, with the pyramid structure just sitting just on the other side of the bamboo wall. But realizing how little you experienced in that time, I expanded the forest paths and activities greatly. Mushroom Aspect was something I aimed to be the focus, and being a fan of Super Mario 64, wanted to bring in a bit of inspiration from that as well. I love the idea of a kind and humble mushroom village that treats you like an old friend, in contrast to the dream it's based on, to give you a sense of belonging and curious wonder. Well, that's 3 of the secrets. Apparently this place also has its own secret. A very well hidden secret. Which naturally has me quite curious. Can't just say that the hub has a secret and not expect me to go searching. Ah, the Haunted World, my favorite. Oh. Wait. No, that just seems to avoid me out regardless. I'm really curious about the hub world secret. Ice world secret and desert world. Why did they say secret world? Secret dreams. Space world doesn't have a secret. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, the haunted world has 2 secrets. Do I have to go in there more? There isn't a secret in Mole World. Oh, then what was the lever for? And there's nothing in Tower World. Okay, so in that case, there's Desert World, Ghoul World, Candy World. And that's it. just want to read all the developed commentaries. Walking in a crowded downtown city. Couldn't see anyone's face and there was tons of people sat in ragged clothes along the sidewalks. It was raining and storming, but the rain started turning into snow. It started getting brighter and I started feeling cold. I tried to talk to a few of the people on the sidewalk, telling them they didn't have to be here, but they didn't look at me and were crying. So one of the many dreams I had where I woke up feeling incredibly sad. I originally wanted to give the entire game an easygoing happy tone. At this point during development I decided to change the idea of gradually making the worlds more bleak and emotion driven. This world was inspired mostly by the dreams I had of feeling cold and distant towards the world and other people. I wanted to reflect this in the dialogue mostly, but also wanted to give you the chance to be uplifting. The dog you can pet was based on a real husky my uncle had and was very fond of as a kid. Secret World I wanted to embed even more character into Iceworld's ethos, so I went with the idea of a parallel, time-locked dimension of Iceworld to take place before the endless snow began falling, ultimately creating a paradox between your actions and the events that determine Iceworld's fate. Oh. Got lost in the tubes at one of those kids' play places. The tubes were really brittle and kept shaking loose anytime I crawled along. I kept falling all around and had no idea how to get out. Every so often there would be random toys or figures laying on the ground that would be looking at me. But I came to a dead end, but it was a clear plastic window you could look out from. There was a massive blinking eye looking back at me from the outside. It was another dream I woke up from in a cold sweat, giving me a lasting feeling of dread. From it came the idea of a space world, in which I tried to amalgamate the actual dream with elements of sci-fi. At this point I brought the game into a very distinct existential direction. The shapes always were drawn from the weird toys I kept finding throughout the tubes, and the final pass before the eye representing the feelings I had after waking up. While developing Space World, I wanted to make everything modular. Every style of tube is interchangeable with them, allowing me to build as much as I wanted without creating tons of unique assets. Much of the dialogue was derived from a few of my general cynical, skeptical views of the real world, with the theme of eyes being a representation of always feeling watched. The black hole outro sequence is also directly related to my irrational fear of them and other incomprehensibly massive space objects. I have extremely vivid dreams when these objects make an appearance. Laying down in a Victorian area style room. It was storming outside and a woman wearing a big dress was standing in the corner with her back to me. I got up and left the room without saying anything to her, which, when I looked back, she was gone. I walked through hallways which had no ceilings or windows. I kept turning corners repeatedly. I found a fenced-in area with an elevator that got in and took down multiple floors until it stopped, opening up in a pitch-black room. I don't even know, I was haunting nightmare in recent memory. With that in mind, I decided to create a haunted world using it as a base of inspiration. The exterior location was an afterthought during development, which I felt added a nice amount of build-up before entering the mansion interior. Similar to the actual dream, this world is about walking through a living, changing building. While developing this level, my main goal was to create a slow but tense build-up of terror and also pay homage to classic horror tropes. It was evident throughout them many references to my favourite horror games, most notably Silent Hill and Amnesia the Dark Descent. Hanging Body Room is a reference to the removed Karazhan Crypts area from World of Warcraft. Exterior Secret World is a recurring nightmare overtaking my old high school at night while a tall black-haired figure is always present. Yeah, sketching the figure after experiencing the dream so often, the 3D model is a one-to-one representation. Interior Secret World was also an afterthought, as I wanted to both give you a slightly pleasant place to explore after leaving the mansion basement, as well as establish some additional lore for the Ghost King character. I drove to a Sears that was in the middle of a big empty field. When I walked inside, the entrance was an elevator with only one button and the doors behind me went away. The doors were empty, but I could hear music and make out people in the distance. After walking around, the wall got darker until I couldn't see anything anymore. I went to an open door, but tripped and fell into a hole before I could reach it. The origin of this dream comes from a time at an early age when I had gotten lost inside a mall and was near closing time. It was always stuck with me, so it made sense to adapt that experience with the dream to create more world. Alongside Haunted World, the two were perhaps the most complex levels to create in terms of both layout and flow, and they went through lengthy concept phases. Aesthetically, I drew a lot of the thematic and visual inspiration from early 90s neon designs, also a myriad of random Easter eggs found throughout. All the quirky store names were created using a random pun generator. Skittles Pizza in the food court and items in the hidden arcade are references to a variety of streamers. The arcade cabinets themselves showcase every game I've ever created as an independent developer. The hidden arcade? Hold on. I'm going to need to find that as well. There's an abundance of references to the concept of liminal spaces, a famous one of which can be found hidden somewhere within the world. A crying child you find in the dressing room is a callback to the time I was lost at the mall at a young age. There's a famous one which can be found hidden somewhere within the world. You're telling me there's a backrooms secret in the mall. That's fun. I'm assuming it's backrooms. Probably the most famous one. It's helping someone load bags of trash into the back of a big boat. Many other people were there and they were yelling at me to drive the boat across the ocean and drop the bags off to make a new islands? As I drove farther, everything got foggy and started smelling really bad. I stopped by a building that took me down a tunnel into a massive area filled with giant piles of trash. Before the idea of a tower, while I was searching for a way to naturally ease you into the end of the game. The dream distressed me greatly and left me with severe feelings of anguish. It actually became the main inspiration for the final level. During development, I wanted Tower World to act as the culmination of all the previous events and become a world that was aware of its own existence. Purgatory for dreams and the creatures that live there. Simultaneously, I wanted to give you the moral option to either encourage or dishearten NPCs through a few dialogue interactions. The entire experience revolves around the idea that your characters are in their last stretch before waking up, the world representing the challenge of overcoming unending nightmares and sleep paralysis. Ah. Wow. Given that we kind of left off on a big fucking Zelda reference. Assuming, anyway, that Ham is still alive. Indeed he is. Great channel. Hot sandwich. Yeah. Game's fun when it's not being absolute horror. Wow. I'm gonna have to have another stream of this to clean up the rest of the secrets. I've only got like 3 secret worlds to go through though. Although two of them are in Haunted World, which I don't want to go back to the Haunted World. Wow. I kind of didn't expect the Forest World one to take that long. I thought I'd be able to get through all one today. But anyway, I will have to finish up here. I will see you next time. Maybe next time will be Pokemon or finishing something else that I have outstanding that I need to finish up. That has been kind of left on the side even longer than this game has. Possibly like over a year now. I forget. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Bye!